with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So the second installment of my driving vlog will be coming out tonight, hopefully. Fingers crossed the export doesn't stop at like 89% and makes me redo it again. So I'll throw that up on YouTube. Go check it out. I'm not too sure what I'm meant to be doing with this driving vlog. I'm just driving around, really. I actually want to get out there amongst it and start showing you some shit. Like some cool shit, like cows in the middle of the road, trannies at the intersections taking your blessings, street kids trying to sell you like a cheese grater while you're in traffic, and me trying not to make eye contact with them, just rolling up my window. Because if I make eye contact, I'm buying a fucking cheese grater. And I don't need another fucking cheese grater, but it's real hard to say no to these kids. For one, they're so poor and you feel so bad for them that you're like, all right, what are you selling? Give it here, I'll buy it. And it's usually something so shit. Like sometimes you'll want to buy what they're selling you just to help them out, but it'll be something so shit that you're like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with a compass if I buy it off you. I'm not talking about a compass, a direction compass. I'm talking about the ones you draw circles with. What am I ever going to do with a fucking plastic compass? And you watch them just go from car to car trying to sell a fucking compass or a cheese grater, and you're like, fuck, that is a hard day's work. It's going to be hard trying to find like 10 people in dire need of a compass coming through here. But you do feel real fucking guilty. So occasionally you buy some or just give them some money. And the other reason it's fucking hard to say no to them is because they're persistent fuckers. It's not like you say no and turn away and they walk off going, well, that gentleman mustn't have had money. Let's try the next car. No, they bang on the window, then they hold up the cheese grater. You say no again, you're like, no, I don't need a cheese grater. Get something better. And then once you've made it clear you're not going to buy the cheese grater, then it goes to straight begging. It's like, oh, give me some money for food. And put their hand to their mouth going, food, I need food. Yeah, I know, but if I stop and give money to every single person who begs for it on the way to the restaurant, I won't have any money to buy my Wagyu steak with. And you just have to stay staunch because literally you cannot give money to every single person that begs for it here. You'll go broke in like 2 days. And still they won't leave the window. You'll go back to your phone to try and block out the world. And they'll stay at the window. They'll knock on the window again. Somehow they'll get hold of a baby and they'll hold a baby up to you. And then they'll squish like the baby's head into the window. And you're like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did that baby come from? And then the mum comes over as well. So now you've got a kid, a baby and a mum. And you're just trying not to make eye contact. It's impossible not to give some money. You have to. It's just too fucking heartbreaking. But in India, you also have to learn how to not give the poor people money. You really have to learn how to look into a baby's eyes and say, no, I'm not giving you any money for food, baby. It's fucking brutal. Anyway, that's the sort of stuff I want to show you with this driving vlog. But everything is fucking dead outside. I went out yesterday just to have a look around and it's like a ghost town. There's literally nothing going on outside. A few people walking around trying to get COVID, but not much else. So I'm not too sure when I'm going to get the next driving vlog out once it opens up. But there's all sorts of rumors going around saying it's going to be like a 2-month lockdown. Then they're saying it's going to open back up on the 24th. Then I don't know what's going on. It's fucking India. It's wild. No one knows what's going on. But I will continue to do it. As soon as there's a little bit of fucking action outside, I'll be back out there. But check out this next installment of the driving thing and let us know what you think. And actually, I'll tell the story of getting fly kicked by the fucking stripper. This is for Jerry, who's on the second run through of the podcast and said, I mentioned about getting fly kicked by a stripper and never actually told the story. So anyway, here's the story. It's not even that good a story. I was living in King's Cross in Sydney at the time, which was pretty much the red light district. And one of my mates came up from Melbourne, Jared Hunter, who was my old mate who passed away, Matt Hunter's younger brother. I also need to tell you the story about Matt Hunter too. I think it was 18 years the other week since he passed away. Anyway, me and Jared are on like day 2 or 3 of a fucking bender. And everyone who came up from Melbourne always wanted to go see the strippers at King's Cross. They're kind of famous or whatever. So we went to this place called Bada Bing. It's as low rent a strip club as you can possibly find. I wouldn't even call it a strip club. It's pretty much just junkies getting nude on stage. It's not your high class fucking establishment. And usually if you're from out of town, they don't charge you the cover fee. But when you get in and you buy drinks, instead of them selling you real alcohol, they sell you the fucking shit that you used to get at the supermarkets with like 0.01% alcohol. And they charge you like $10 for it. But you're so fucking hammered, you only end up at Bada Bing if you're fucking hammered already. So you're so fucking hammered you don't even realize. But anyway, we go into the strip club. I get us some real beers because I'd been in there enough times to know what the dodge is. And we sit down and a stripper had just finished. We were about 2 rows from the back. She walks off stage. Me and Jared are just sitting there fucking hammered. The music comes on and the next stripper starts walking down the aisle. And I'm on the seat closest to the aisle and she walks directly past me. And as she walks past me, I get a look at her. And she's a really old, battle-weary junkie. And as she walks past me, I go, and I thought I was doing it in my head. I didn't know it was coming out audibly. But she walks past me, and as she walks past me, I go, ugh. I don't know, the fucking music, the strip music must have paused just as I did that too. So it was really loud. It was a really loud ugh. Ugh. So mean. I didn't mean to do it. I was just so fucking drunk. So when I did my ugh, Jared Hunter starts laughing. This stripper takes about 2 or 3 steps further, stops, gets a nice little run up, and then fly kicks me directly in the head with her high heel. She may have been old and she may have been a junkie, but she was fucking nimble because she got some fucking hang time on that fly kick. So she kicks me in the face, well deserved by the way. Then she just starts laying into me, just fucking yelling at me, slapping my head. The bouncers come down, throw me and Jared out, and we just laughed the night away. You got to understand though, I didn't mean to go ugh. That ugh was just meant for myself. But that's what drinking does, it removes filters. So yeah, that's how I got fly kicked by a stripper at Bada Bing. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Check out the vid, and I'll see you the fuck later.